Mick, not the win you were hoping for, but they gave you everything and got you a point in the end.
They're the right words to use. They give me everything. They give the staff everything. They give the club everything. Absolutely, I've really enjoyed the last 3 or 4 days being around them and preparing for the game. So it's been obviously, we all know it's been a bit of a whirlwind since Nathan left. And they're a magnificent set of players, brilliant squad who work tirelessly, and what we asked them to do today, it was very, very seamless in terms of how they went out and produced, and it didn't look like the manager had gone away, in my opinion.
And some of them are running on empty, to be honest, aren't they? And you've no Cameron Jerome today, another one on the injured list, so your options are somewhat limited, but they persevered and got the goal in the end. Luke Berry in the right place again.
Fully deserved, in my opinion. I thought we dominated in the first half. The chances we created, the positions we got ourselves into. Obviously Rotherham got a very early goal and give them something to hang on to, and they're a tough nut to crack, Rotherham. They have a way of playing, a good system. They sit in deep and they try and play on the counter, and they're hard to break down, very hard to break down, and we tried to do something different today, but just didn't work out. But overall, I'm pleased with the point. Yes, I'd rather have a win, 100%, but I thought the performance was brilliant.
And I guess the break's going to come at the right time. I mentioned those injured players, but it just gives everybody a chance to regroup. I mean, manager aside, it is it's come at a decent time.
It's a great time, I think, not just for us, for a lot of clubs, in terms of injuries and to try and get the squad back into place. So, but for us, as you know, there's about 6 or 7 injured. So it'll be good hopefully for the new manager who's coming in to have a fully fit squad.
Great ovation. We all knew what it was going to be like, but it was special nonetheless for you.
Well, I wanted to mention it first, but you asked a different question because I'm overawed by it and overwhelmed by the reception they give me, and I just want to say a big thank you to them and a big thank you to the community for what they've done for me. And they're the best fans in the world, and they're just that reception was something different,
There's a lot of love for you,
Yeah.
It's quite emotional, I know, but you've done a lot for this club, and people respect that, and what you've been through as well in the last couple of years.
I honestly really appreciate it. It's really, really overwhelming, as you said, and brings tears to my eyes.
Yeah, it does. In terms of going forward now, you're also going to be involved in that recruitment side of thing, and Gary saying yesterday that it hopes to it's done within a week or so.
We'd like to think so. We'd like the new manager in place before the players come back, which is around 22nd, 23rd. Ideally that would be the way, but who knows in football, you know how football works, and how the world works, but we will persevere and try and get the right man in place, and whoever's coming in knows he's got a really honest bunch of players. I'd just like to say something about the team and the club and all that. It's I don't know how long it was since we were in the conference 7-8 years ago, and we've evolved. The evolution's been unbelievable in terms of where we've come from and where we are now. Because when you look at it, I said this to the players in there. When you look at it in there, all of that squad, they've enabled 2 players in there who go into the World Cup from a Luton Town football squad, which is totally unbelievable that we have players playing in the World Cup, and that's a credit to the football club, the squad, and obviously the 2 lads, Ethan and Locks, who are going off to play in the World Cup. And as the interim manager, I wish them all the very, very best, and hope they do well out there.
Well, I'm glad they got a point for you, because you more than deserve it. Well done, thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.